about me, I grew up in New Lenox, Illinois, and I attended Lincoln Way Central High School. And during that time, I also attended the Merit School of Music in Chicago. I received my bachelor's degree in flute performance from the DePaul University School of Music in 2008, where I studied with Mary Stolper, who is principal flutist of the Grand Park Symphony Orchestra. And I received my master's, artist diploma, and doctoral degrees in flute performance from the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, where I studied with world-renowned soloist Brad Garner. So I am a flutist. I'm a classically trained flutist, and I specialize in solo, orchestral, and chamber music performance. And I've been a private instructor of flute performance for the past 15 years. I've been playing and performing for about 28 years or so, and I've been teaching for the past 15. I was first inspired to pursue music by my step-grandfather, who was a violinist as a child. So when he discovered that I was interested in playing the flute, he got really excited and he provided me with my first exposure to the instrument, which was a cassette tape, The Magic Flute of James Galway. So that was my first exposure to the instrument. And then my parents took me to my first live concert. It was Don Peck performing the Mozart Concerto in G major with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. And I just remember being mesmerized as his tones soared up to the heavens that are the Flynn Gallery at Orchestra Hall. And from that point on, I was just hooked. And the most significant musical influences in my life have been my undergraduate professor, Mary Stolper, orchestrally, and my graduate professor, Brad Garner, soloistically. And from an educational standpoint, I'd have to say that my husband, Chris Darwell, significantly influenced my teaching style and philosophy. So the highlight of my career thus far has been performing as principal flutist of the Southwest Symphony Orchestra. To me, that represents true success after years of intensive orchestral study. I treasure each opportunity to perform with my amazing colleagues, Meg Bussey, principal oboe, Tom Hallett, principal clarinet, Mark Lindeblad, principal bassoon, Brian Gona, principal cello, Lindsay Seminac, principal viola, and Remus Bedea, concertmaster. And a large part of my career has been dedicated to flute instruction, which is my true passion. And my students have received top placement in their curricular ensembles, as well as other ensembles such as the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestra, the Naperville Youth Symphony Orchestra, Honor Band of America, and various Illinois district and state ensembles. They've earned distinguished awards in the National Flute Association High School Soloist Competition. Also things like the Society of American Musicians, the Flute Fire Virtual Soloist Competition, the Chicago Flute Club Competition, the Wisconsin Flute Club, most recently the SSC Young Artists Competition, and then also the Southwest Symphony Orchestra Concerto Competition. And some of my most successful students have been placed into prestigious flute studios, such as the Eastman School of Music, Northwestern University, DePaul University, and Carnegie Mellon. And really, I look forward to waking up every day and just nurturing young flutists to expand their own vision of what is possible in their lives. At AMI, becoming a member of this faculty has been such an honor for me because I've been able to expand my student community to not only the Plainfield area where I'm centrally located, but it has allowed me to work with flutists from the Clarendon Hills, Downers Grove, Hinsdale, and Oak Brook areas. And AMI is truly a special place. Not only have I had the opportunity to, nurture these amazing students, but I've developed wonderful relationships with my colleagues. I believe that one-on-one individualized music instruction is just essential to ultimate success in this art form. So in each lesson with me, my students focus on tone, vibrato, scales, etudes, and flute repertoire. which are essential skills for a developing musician. Private music lessons not only benefit students musically, but they also assist with developing important life skills such as organization, time management, and just overall professionalism. So if they want to contact the AMI office to schedule lessons with me, that is the best way to reach out to me. I offer lessons at the Clarendon Hills location on Mondays, and then I also offer virtual lessons just with a lot more flexibility on the other days. So many students these days are very well-rounded. They're involved in a number of activities, after school extracurricular activities, marching bands, badminton, horseback riding, soccer, you name it. So the specific advice that I would offer is for the students to dedicate a significant amount of time to study their craft. A high level of dedication is required to achieve, consistent musical success. And importantly, on this journey, there are many bumps in the road. And really developing the capacity to withstand these obstacles is really key for success. The best way to get in touch with me to schedule lessons is by contacting the AMI office. And then they'll be able to connect you with me. But if you would like to see any performance videos or any of my student performances, you can visit my website, www.jennifergosackdarwell.com.